Makadem. Karibu sana on the show.
Thank you. Asante.
Maybe just a little bit of what you are carrying. We get to hear what is that. Then we start our intro.
Yeah, this is Nyatiti.
Nyatiti.
Nyatiti is a Kenyan instrument from the Luo people.
Yeah.
It's classified as a lyre, L-Y-R-E.
Lyre.
And I'm a contemporary Nyatiti musician. Yeah.
So maybe just one of your.
Bless me, bless me, bless me. Oh, bless me, bless me. Oh, bless me, bless me, bless me. Oh, bless me, eh, eh. Yeah, that's one of my songs called Obongo Bless Me.
Obongo Bless Me.
Of which Obongo in the Luo means the Almighty.
Wow, wow. A very good afternoon, and we are coming to you live from Sovereign Hotel, the best place to be in when you're in Kisumu for the very first time, or even if you are a repeat client in Kisumu. This is the amazing place we are talking about, located in Kisumu City, Milimani, just right next to Nyanza Club and same road that leads to the State Lodge, Kisumu. And this is Rickman KE. The program on air is My Story and My Journey. Welcome to our #1 YouTube channel in the Lakeside City. And for the very first time, we are bringing to you one of the amazing artists internationally. He's been to so many platforms, mention it from Europe, Asia, and to Africa, and Kenya is home. Karibu sana, and we hope you're going to enjoy wherever the amazing discussions that we are going to have here. And before you start watching, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, comment, and share. This is Rickman KE. Karibu sana, and I'm introducing to you, wow, such an amazing voice, such an amazing tune, and we are here with Makadem. So brother, I know I've hijacked you on your way. Nah, actually he just landed from Burundi, and I had to hijack him from the airport so that we have such an amazing time here. So Makadem, how are you, sir?
Good.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
How has the journey been? Maybe you start by telling us who is Makadem, where did you grow, and how comes you decided to land on Nyatiti?
Makadem is actually from Siaya, Lagos, but I've never grown up there. I grew up in Mombasa, Nairobi. I've been around East Africa, all of it. Makadem actually means the son of Adem in Luo, because Mak, and then Adem is my father's name. So Makadem, like Makanyengo, Kajuang, Kopio.
Makopio.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a musician. I started my music in Mombasa, where I grew up in. I did rap, I did play at the beach hotels, then eventually moved to Nairobi, where at first, I started actually by doing what I used to call Anglo-Hangla, Anglo-Benga, which was music that was targeting the Jaluo. But then when I realized there was a lot of emphasis on doing rap and raga back in the late 90s, I just dropped and started doing the rap. Then like in early 2000, I met Tabu Susa in Nairobi, and then I told him that I actually do this kind of music. It's like, let's do that one. So that's my entry into the Afrofusion. But back then I played the guitar and kalimba, which is a thumb piano.
Oh, yeah.
And until 2013 is when I started learning the Nyatiti.
Oh.
And the reason I went for the Nyatiti, apart from the advisors from my producer Tabu, is when you're doing music, many times not how great or how good you are. It's just how different are you. Uniqueness is what really sells many people in music. Yeah. Today, if you want to rap like Calligraph, nobody's gonna buy that. There's Calligraph already. You know.
So you come up with a
you
new
have
style.
to, you have to have be unique.
Yeah.
If you want to sing like Sauti Sol, nobody's gonna buy that. There's already Sauti
There
Sol.
was already someone there.
Yeah. So if you're gonna sing like Makadem, nobody's gonna buy that. You have to be you. So even if you like my songs and you want to redo them, you have to redo them in your own way. You can do that. You can take someone's song and do like Busy Signal takes people's songs and make them better than the owners.
Than the owners. Wow.
Yeah. So me, I do Afrofusion, but basically I'm what I call a Nyatitishian.
Nyatitishian.
Yes.
They always say that Luo is just another English. So Nyatiti is the Luo, the Shian in it. Nyatitishian.
Nyatitians.
Wow. So what is this one of the best music that you did, and you felt like, wow, I think I should be better in this field?
The what?
The very first music that you did, and you felt like, yeah, I need to focus on this and give it my best.
I was performing at the Beach Hotel back then, and I think some of my first songs were like Give Me Back That Comb. Why I call them Anglo Bang, Anglo Hangla, because they were in English, Luonized English, and I was basically targeting Luo people. Yeah. So I call them Anglos because they were in English. Yeah. So I think that comb was one of the first songs that I did that made me realize that I'm a good songwriter.
So you write your songs alone?
Yeah.
And then you have a producer?
I work with many producers. But Tabu is one of the first producers I had. First was Nabil in Mombasa, Nabil Sansul. He produced my rap music. I also worked with Madebe, the late producer of Nyotandogo. And then it's when I met Tabu. But I've worked with so many other producers, especially nowadays because of Nyatiti. You know, Nyatiti is a very catchy sound. It has this rhythm, the ostinato that just keeps repeating. And that kind of rhythm works very well with house music, EDM, electronic. So the DJ producers really love this kind. So lately I've been working with a lot of DJ producers abroad.
So
we make like yesterday I was even playing our piano tune.
Wow.
Yeah. Because it's very easy for this to do piano, to do house, to do EDM music.
Wow. So it's not just the local Nyatiti we think about.
No, an instrument has nothing to do with the time. Or with a particular group of people. An instrument is how you use it. You can take this and play this in here.
Wow.
And you can take this and do chakacha music, you know. This is basically chakacha.
The one that goes,
yeah. And now I'm playing chakacha with what? With the Nyatiti.
With the Nyatiti. Wow.
You know, so you can. It depends on how you want to use it. Yeah. I'll play you something. I did this in Denmark 2020 when I was stuck there. And I wanted just to do some hip hop. This is a pandemic. Now I was deliberately doing hip hop.
Yeah.
Nyatiti.
Hip hop.
Yeah, you give it a hip hop timing. See, this is a pandemic. You make it look like a pandemic. The whole world got an epidemic. Fact is all academic. One, put on a mask, keep your hands clean. No shaking your hands, no hugging, no kissing, no touching, no travel. Keep your distance. Stay at home, stay safe. This is a pandemic.
Wow.
See?
That was so amazing, eh? So you did
the
that in
instrument
Denmark?
Yeah, when I was stuck there during 2020 because Kenya banned flights and I was touring Europe, so I couldn't come back. So
Wow.
I decided to be writing music and recording. I recorded this one with a DJ producer called DJ Fafa. He's one of the top DJs in Europe.
Wow.
And my point is, an instrument is how you want to use it.
Yeah.
So I did this as a trap, hip hop.
Yeah.
You know, I have another one that I do R&B.
R&B.
Yeah, I have house. You know, so and you know a song by Eric called Adhiambo, which is banger.
Yeah.
You know, of course Nyatiti is the mother of Benga, although the main instrument in Benga is Orutu. But the Luos who created the Benga, they used most of all these rhythms from the Luo when they were creating Benga.
Yeah.
But for like Eric's song, Adhiambo, where he has used the Nyatiti in Benga, see, so an instrument is not, it's how you use it.
Yeah.
There's nothing like, oh, this is old, this is just for Luo music, or this is ancient.
Yeah.
I mean, how old is the guitar? It's not 200 years old.
Yes.
It's as old as it is.
It's old as it is.
How old is the piano that
Very
everybody
old.
is playing around with?
Yeah.
Ancient instruments.
Wow.
So, and I'm glad you brought that issue so that we demystify this issue of looking at an instrument that is from your culture or that is tradition, that it ends back. It does not end, it keeps moving. See what I've done to it.
Yeah.
To make it easy to work with, I put this because traditionally it has raffia and some stuff. And
Yeah.
those things are subject to weather. You go to the coast, because of humidity, they get stuck here.
Oh.
And you know, to tune it, you have to keep doing that. So you end up having blisters.
Blisters.
You go to Switzerland, like I was there in 2020, it messed me on the stage because the wood became shrinked and the things just opened.
Wow.
In the middle, and I'm working with the DJ, people are dancing, and I'm realizing one of this, you know, and then you want it to amplify. So you have to pick it.
The cable there.
Yes. And some of the changes I've done, like this one, because the traditional, the Nyatiti,
Yeah.
the wire just goes again and again and again. And
Yeah,
again.
it just rolls.
Yeah, so me, what I've done, I've made them single. So I asked some guy in Nairobi, studied, and then I told him I want each wire to be on its own, not just continuous. And one of the things I want to remove, I want to put now more than this, because this one is using gum and stuff, and sometimes it rattles, because traditionally it was not really on point, right? So I want to change this and put a modern one, and then also change this pickup and put the one that actually can even you can alter the volume and all that. Yeah.
Wow.
This is wood. This is it's resonator. This is skin.
Skin, yeah.
And I'm also thinking of removing this and using the modern kind of what do you call it? The skins that they use, like the one they use in Congo, because some countries don't like seeing animal skins. They feel like it will come with a disease. Like for example, in Australia, you won't go with it. Either you send it for 3 months, they quarantine it, you pay for the storage. I've also put this so I can stand with it, because traditionally a Nyatiti musician sits down on low stool and he's a one-man musician. That's why he has the gara, which is the shaker on his right leg, and oduongo, which is a metal ring to keep the beat. But now me, I've removed those ones. Why? Because I work with the band. So my gara is with the band, my oduongo is with the band. So I don't need to have gara and oduongos.
The interview is going down. I tell you, the show, I promised that I'll bring you one of the amazing people we have here. And as we continue, remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And today we are at Sovereign Hotel, the best place to be in, and they have the services that are widespread, from spa, from pool. They have a very nice swimming pool. They also have a very classified restaurant, and it's just an amazing. If you're here, you'll really like the experience that you'll always be having. Karibuni sana Sovereign. It is located in Milimani. Kama kawaida, kumbuka to subscribe, like and share. And we also have our page on Facebook, Rickman KE. Kindly go there and like it. We will always be bringing you more on both sides. So back to us here. Makadem.
Yep.
How did Corona treat you? You were stuck in Europe.
I was stuck in Europe, but,
Yeah.
but Corona, I think, has been good to me.
You know, Corona was an opening to so many people, and there are a group of people that really became millionaires during Corona. So I don't know how it treated you. So how was the experience in Europe? Because there it was even worse than in Kenya.
Basically, for me, I think Corona created a job for people like me.
Wow.
Because you know, when you're a lone performer like me,
Yeah.
you know me, I'm a lone performer.
Yeah.
So when you're a lone performer, during the Corona, you became the savior for most restaurants because they could not afford bands.
Yeah.
So now they went for
The Lone Rangers.
the Lone Rangers.
Wow.
So me, I became busy
Wow.
ever since.
Wow.
That's something I've been, and I started preaching to especially Nyatitishans. And by Nyatitishans, I mean Nyatiti musicians.
musicians.
I started preaching to Nyatitishans that, guys, you know what? This Corona has created jobs for people who can perform alone, a duo, trio, small group, from one to trio. Get yourself jobs, because restaurants that manage to survive, hotels, they still wanted some kind of entertainment, but they can't afford a big band. So
True.
you go there with a percussionist or you alone, you know.
Then you
So
bring it down.
And while in Europe, I was staying with friends, so I had very good friends, because then they were working, so they were treating me like I was their project, you know. So I drank, I ate, I partied every night. And that's why I was, they even gave me money. I had a gang of friends who would actually, every month, they would say, hey guys, we need to give these guys some money to send home. You know, they were very nice guys.
Because when you're there, people from home will expect something. Yeah.
It's not easy. Most people won't do that to me. These guys were just special.
Yeah.
And so I was cool. So what I did was just practicing, making new music, recording. I did a lot of recording.
Wow.
You know, I did more than 20 songs there that the producer, Mexican, who lives in Denmark, is busy working on.
Wow.
And and so that wasn't difficult either. It's just that it's hard staying out there, and you don't want to stay out there and there was nothing to do.
Yeah.
But at least I kept myself very busy.
Yeah.
I would go doing exercises, jogging, then I come back, I bathe, spend the whole day practicing, writing new music, practicing the songs, because Nyatiti is quite, it's not a very easy instrument to sing and play with. So you find that even when you compose a new song, you actually might take more than a month before you can do that song on stage. Yes.
Proper preparation is needed.
Yes, you might take more than a month before you go with that song on stage. And I've also given myself challenges. Like last year when I came back, I decided to do Ayub's music because Ayub is dead, and I said people would like to, once in a while, when we remember him, we were still alive, is to play for people his music, to remember him. And most people nowadays, when they do their tributes, they're like, hey, can you come and play for, we want to give a tribute to Ayub, can you come and play, you know.
Ayub was one of the founders, one of the longest Nyatitishans.
I don't know, I won't say he's a founder, but he made a mark, because you see, he took it to another level. Because his music, I think his Nyatiti music could be the first that went into movies, Hollywood movies.
That
so
is great.
yeah, so he took it to another level.
Wow.
And that's why we who came after him and are playing Nyatiti, we look at him like, yeah, you did it, thank you.
Wow. So another thing, which of these platforms that you've ever performed that is big all over the world, or maybe in Africa, in the US, or even all over the world? Yeah.
In Africa, you know, in Africa it's a bit complicated. The movements, the bookings. Like Europe or America is a bit. They have the infrastructure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've done quite around East Africa. I've done several festivals. In Uganda, they have what they call Bayimba, very big. In Tanzania, Zanzibar, they have what they call Sauti za Busara, which is I think the biggest in Eastern Central Africa probably.
Wow.
And then there used to be one in Djibouti, just next to Somalia, by the Red Sea. It's called Fest Horn. But nowadays I don't know of it. It's also quite massive. Then I've done Festimita in Morocco. It's just a huge festival.
Wow.
Then recently, I think 2019, I did what they call the Indian Ocean Music Market. That is in La Réunion, past Madagascar. Those are French islands.
Wow.
It's really massive. In Europe, you know, some of the names they have, they are quite crazy. I never remember them.
Yeah.
Very ethnic.
Yeah.
But the one that hurt me was I was supposed to do Africa Oye in Liverpool after being selected when I was in La Réunion.
Wow.
But then COVID happened to tilt it. So even this year, they moved those who couldn't do it 2020 to 2021. It didn't happen to 2022. Now they told me, no, we can't even think of inviting you because we don't even know the protocol.
Wow.
So because of the COVID situation, going to Africa Oye failed. I was supposed to go with a big band.
Wow.
I performed in the US at the Kennedys. The Kennedy Center is like
One of the biggest.
no, not even the biggest. Like the who is who performs there. For you to be selected there, I don't know. You need to eat the head of what.
What?
So I was lucky.
You managed.
But when we're doing the Kenyan chapter of the Smithsonian Folklife Festival, which is one of the biggest festivals in the US, yearly, and you cannot even repeat Folklife Festival because it's one country per year.
One country per year.
Yeah, every year they do a different country.
And you managed to perform.
Yeah, because we did the Kenyan chapter, so me I was among the artists who were selected.
Wow.
And that's been how I ended up at Kennedy Center.
Wow.
And then I've done a festival twice in Mexico. 2012 and 2017. I've then forgotten the name.
Ebu, give us a picture of Mexico. You know the Mexico we see on movies. It's quite different. I believe people have been there before.
Mexico, of course, you know, every story has its own facts behind it. But it's not that you will reach the Mexico City and then you just see what you see.
You are in some desert, you're in some cocaine.
I've actually gone all the way to Culiacan where they acted that Queen of I don't know what.
Queen of the South.
Yes. I was there in 2017.
It doesn't look the same thing.
No, you won't see those things. It's like the mugging in Nairobi. You won't see it unless it happens to you. So, yeah, that's their story. But me, I didn't see that.
Yeah, you didn't see it.
I didn't become part of that story.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've gone there twice, and I've gone to Canada. One of the biggest festivals in Canada.
Wow.
It's called London. In London, you know, there's London in Canada.
Oh, there's London in Canada. Wow.
It's called Sunfest.
Sunfest. Wow.
Yeah, so yep, and I've also gone to Middle East. There's a big festival there that takes 6 months.
6 months.
At the Global Village in Dubai.
Wow.
Massive.
You've traveled the world,
Massive.
I see.
That festival is massive. Yeah.
Wow. You've really traveled the world. Maybe with now the guitar here, you give us a verse, then I don't know which one but you said you can play this and this and this and that. But
what I meant is the rhythms.
Yeah, the rhythms.
Yes. The rhythms. I work with guitarists. And when I play this, them they're doing guitar and they start playing as if they're doing Nyatiti. Yeah. So you can do whatever you want. Yeah.
Wow.
As you see, the guitar plays benga, but benga is from Orutu.
Yeah, benga is from Orutu.
See, that's Orutu. But now how does the guitar do it?
Wow.
But the Orutu does.
Yeah.
But it's the same melody.
Melody, the
Yes.
same. Wow.
So,
Music is wide, eh? Music is really
music,
wide.
music has no language. It's a language itself. So whether you're singing in Doluo, if you sing R&B in Doluo, it doesn't make it Luo music. It's just R&B.
It's still an R&B.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when I see millennials here, they say, oh, I'm doing Luo hip hop. There's nothing like Luo hip hop. You're just doing hip hop.
It is hip hop. People keep on twisting.
Everybody wants to have their own genre of music.
Yeah. The genre is still hip hop.
Yeah.
Wow. So, you were in Burundi.
Yes, I went to Burundi after a whole month of touring Zanzibar and Dar es Salaam and Bagamoyo. I've actually not performed much in Kenya this year. My first show was in Alliance this Wednesday.
Wow.
Yeah. I've been in Zanzibar for a whole month.
Yeah.
Zanzibar, Dar es Salaam, Bagamoyo. So when I left there, I just came back to Kenya and went for Burundi. In Burundi, I was doing a residency. By residency means an art residence is where you go and stay in some place because of a project you're doing, depending. It could be writing a book, could be painting, could be mentoring. Mine was mentoring and working with Burundi artists on Nyatiti music, and then present it on the last day on a big concert in Institut Français. Institut Français is like the Alliance Français we have here. In some countries they don't have Alliance, they have Institut Français. And when I asked what's the difference, because that's not the first time I worked with the Institut Français. First time I was taken for a residence in Paris by Institut Français, that's based there. So the lady at Institut Français Bujumbura, she told me the difference is that Alliance Français is more cultural and school, an affiliate of their embassy. It's their cultural office for the embassy. But Institut Français is very, very diplomatic, very political.
Okay.
So there I was doing a residency with artists for 2 weeks. And in those 2 weeks, we're always just practicing and talking and practicing every day, the whole day. And then in the end, we did a big, massive show. And within that, the musicians they chose for me, some of the ones I really loved, because they were unique, is the Omuduri. They have this instrument, it's a long bow stick with gourds on, 3 gourds on it, and then a string that is joining those gourds. And one of the gourds moves. It's how they shift the key. So it's a very long stick. They call it Omuduri. I don't know how it's called in English. And then they have the Inanga. Inanga is a plate-like instrument. It's like a tray with plastic strings like the Nyatiti. And it's actually common in that region, all the way from southwest Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, and I think southeast Congo and northwest Tanzania, because they have those tribes around there. The Hayas, the Nyankoles, the Tutsis and Hutus. They play the Inanga. So I had like a 10-man band, including a DJ, because that was a Nyatiti-tronic. And when I do Nyatiti-tronic, it means a Nyatiti and the DJ beats and effects. That's why I bring in the Amapiano now and the house and the EDMs. Yes. And that's why I told the Nyatiti can do many things. Also, an instrument is just an instrument. How you use it is up to you. So me, I do electronic music with it. So the DJ will and me, I'm playing that sound and singing.
It all just works out.
Yeah, it works.
Wow.
Yeah. Like if you listen to some of the EDM songs that I have, or some of the electronic music that I have online, like there's some young DJs from Lithuania I worked with last year, and they did 2 versions. They did an Afrobeat, which is like Fela Kuti's kind of beat, not these Afrobeats of the Davidos, but the older one.
Yeah,
the Afrobeat of the Sheun Kutis.
yeah.
They did that with one of my songs.
Wow.
It's called Igobikeke. It's gonna be okay. Igobikeke is Ghanaian pidgin. It's gonna be okay. So, and then they told me, we want to do something that we know you like. You like electronic, so we're going to make an EDM.
Wow.
So they did 2 versions. So if you go online, look for Igobikeke. Igobi is one word, then Keke. You write Igo, you'll see 2 versions.
Wow.
One is an EDM.
And the other one is the original one.
The other one is Afrobeat.
Wow.
It looks very, very Fela Kuti-ish because of the way they put the beat.
Yeah.
It's very, very Nigerian.
Wow.
So
And you're not so much on social media.
I am. I don't think there's an artist on social media who beats me.
Wow.
I live there.
Really?
I live there. It's
When-
just that my music is not on air, so people don't actually Google for artists. People go for what the DJ has told them.
Yeah, true. And they don't play that in Kenya.
Yeah.
I saw somebody fighting for the 75% thing. What do you think? Will that one even be of help to you?
No,
Yeah.
because Eric Omondi, they're just some sort of a cartel. And I'm not afraid to say it.
Yeah.
They're fronting for what they call Kenyan music. And the Kenyan music that Eric Omondi is talking about is not me.
Yeah.
It's not even Mema Jalamo.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not even Mzengala at the coast. It's not these Mugi, the Samidos.
Yeah.
No. It is this,
The Gengeton.
yes, this Nairobi wanna be American, wanna be Jamaican kind of music, wanna be Bongo, wanna be Nigerian.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to classify it because some people say it's for the young, but it's not for the young because of Hangla has very young people, Mugidi has very young people.
Exactly.
Yes. So it's
And talking about the young, how is the reception of these with the young people, even outside Africa?
music is music. Let me tell you. Yesterday I was playing for who,
For youths, actually.
and they're actually the ones who invited me.
Wow.
Yes, all the way from Nairobi.
Wow.
Yeah. So this pleke music is a cartel of a certain group, certain style of music.
Yeah.
It's not a Kenyan music.
And
They
the
think,
radios.
according to them, they are the Kenyan music. The rest are not. So that's why me, I don't support it.
Wow.
Yes, they have to be all inclusive.
Exactly,
and
because
stop
we are all
being,
Kenyans.
and stop being
Selective.
Yes.
Yeah. Because this. If
And
you
know
can
nobody
do
is
this
talking
to
about
the world,
it because people think, oh, Eric is fighting for mission. No.
No.
Because first of all, ethnic pop. In Kenya we also have ethnic pop. The Ohanglas, the Mogidis, the Taarabs, the Rumbas. Those are ethnic. Most of them are ethnic pops because Luos target their own Luo. Kikuyu targets their own Kikuyu. The Kalenjins target their own Kalenjin. Their Kalenjin Penga.
Exactly.
The Kisi target their own. Those ones are 100% played by ethnic FMs.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
it's true.
So he's talking of 75.
Yeah.
Those ethnic radios play 100%
Of
their pop music, isn't it?
Yeah. True.
So you cannot say that Kenyan music not being played on air.
Yeah.
The ethnic one is enjoying being played.
Enjoying. Yeah.
Yes.
That's why they don't even
and
complain.
this cartel of the Erics,
Eh?
they don't talk about Ohangla or Mogithi or Mzengala's Bango.
Yeah.
To them, those things don't exist. When they go.
When they use 75%.
Me, I always just look at them and like, okay.
Yeah.
So you think you...
Because I was wondering if they are talking of 75% being aired.
It's okay.
Yet
It should be.
You are going even outside Africa and you can play it out there. And these are the local ones.
They deserve that 75%. But my point is not that they shouldn't get it.
Yeah.
My point is they are just a clique of a certain...
Cartels.
No, they are a cartel of a certain music. Not Kenyan music like where they are saying it. Even that hashtag of their play K music only means gengeton, boomba, I don't know what. Those kind of music with a lot of foreign inclusions in them. Yes, that is what is K music to them. Not me, not Samido, not Mzengala, not
Emma Jalamo.
Not Emma Jalamo.
Yeah. It is about that group.
That group.
Wow.
Of Nairobi.
In fact, they are the Nairobians.
So let them die their death. Me, I'm dying mine.
The fight continues.
Yeah. But they let them not cheat people that they're fighting for all Kenyan musicians. They are not.
Yeah, they are not.
Because first I've given you that the ethnic one is being played 100%. Yeah. What does Ramogi FM play? What does Dala FM play? Do they play Congolese?
No. They only play Kenyan,
what
ethnic.
Does the Kamba FMs play Kamba Benga throughout. Even at the coast, they have their own ethnic FMs there, Uko, that are only playing their music. In fact, coast they even play traditional. Watch like Luos who will not play traditional. The coast ones, even that really traditional kabisa is on air, and they love it.
Do you think even the local radio stations in Luo play your music?
They don't.
They don't.
Me, I've made my mark live. The people who invite me are people who have seen me live. That's it. Not people who have seen me, because I'm not on air.
Yeah.
And probably that's why you were saying, how come you're not on social media?
Yeah.
Social media is how I get booked. Going to Burundi was through Facebook.
Wow.
Yes. How do I get my... Right now I'm booking my shows in Europe. Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook. That's what I'm using. I need 10 gigs in Europe to tour for a month. So far I'm 6. So I'm 4 down.
Wow. And you're gonna get...
I'm doing it myself here. In fact, that's what I do when I wake up.
Wow.
You know, I've been in the industry for a while now. So I have experience, I have contacts. It might not be the biggest thing, but I have a lot of experience and I have a lot of contacts that I can do my own thing without bothering no one.
Wow.
I've been busy since January. I told you I've been a month away.
Yeah.
Zanzibar. I said I did Bagamoyo, Dar es Salaam, Zanzibar. I came back. I went straight to Burundi. Now I have my whole March booked.
Wow.
All of it. And then after that, my intention is April, May, Europe. And after that, maybe I'll take a break or do Nairobi, then take a break. But see, my strategy is always not to be in one place.
You'll be everywhere.
Yeah. So, for example, the last time I did Nairobi was in December.
December last year?
Yes. So I've been away. So recently when we were doing the Ayub, that was the first one this year in Nairobi. But my intention was March is Nairobi, all of it. So these ones just came in from 2, the Kisumu ones. My intention was not to book anything outside Nairobi. Intention was March, Nairobi. But of course, if it comes, why not?
Yeah.
And actually the one I came for here, the Tales of the Nile, they couldn't even pay me because they told me they were trying to raise funds, blah, blah, blah. I told them, don't worry. I want to support what you're doing. Wow. So I took a plane and came here, took my hotel, paid myself. Wow. They're youth, and I like the fact that they reached out to me and like, we would like you to perform, but we know we can't afford you. So yeah, we really like you to come with the Nyatitish and show the youth here. I told them, don't worry about it. You just tell me when, what, how long. I'll take my plane, I'll book my hotel.
Wow.
And I did it.
You did it.
And immediately, and you know how the world also works in a very mysterious way. Immediately I took that, Dunga Hill calls and said, we are seeing you performing here, can you perform here? So now Dunga Hill booked me for a pay.
Wow.
You know?
That's awesome.
Yeah, so
that's awesome.
The point is, and I always tell artists, there are certain things that you shouldn't refuse. In fact, because you don't even know.
Yeah.
Especially like in my case, these are young guys. They're trying to create a vibe, and then they ask you, and you just, they must pay you as if that is the last money you're going to receive. No, sometimes you have to be easy. And the gods will see you.
True.
God will see you through.
True, I saw that.
Because sometimes maybe that's why you're there.
Yeah.
you are their father, you're the big brother, whatever you are, their uncle.
Yeah.
You have to act like one.
Yeah.
Not all the time you have to be paid.
Yeah. At times you just need to just show up.
You need to pay also.
Yeah. Give back the talent. Yeah. That is now giving back to the society.
Because now if I tell somebody I took a plane to go and perform for free, are you mad?
Are you okay in the brain? But you did it. Yeah. And people left happy. Yeah. So that was awesome.
And I was so happy to be some young people, they're doing stuff like wow.
Wow. Yeah. The show was lit.
And then you don't come there to stress them and you have to pay me.
And they already know
you
they
look
can't
like
pay
a
you.
walk. You become a walk now.
Yeah.
When you're doing things like that. Because these are kids.
Yeah.
And they want your take, and then you are like, you have to pay me. That's like one of the... I was talking to this young Nyatitish musician from Siaya. He's called Mugenda. And he was telling one of the first old men, a Nyatitishan, who started teaching him, would not teach him for free.
Wow, he had to pay.
You know how old he is? 13 years. At that time. This guy tells him, you have to bring me a bottle of alcohol. So he always had to look for a bottle of changa, that local gin. At 13 years, this old guy in his 60s, I don't know, 70s, will not teach this small kid for free.
At times it's just important to always give back.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he got one, he says, Odindo told him, I cannot charge you because I can see you want to learn.
Yeah.
Sit here.
Yeah. And that is important because they're promoting now the culture. They keep it grow. You don't die with it.
Yes.
At least you leave people behind.
But one of the things also I think the reason Nyatitish has died, he's actually dead. We're just trying to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the youth outside Luo are not taking it. And even within Luo, very few youths are doing it.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Technically dead. It's because of some of these old guards who would not teach these youths.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to pass.
Yeah.
He wants to die with it. Then what?
Then what?
What next? Walk.
Yeah. So we just have Kagita Kidogo. You sing for us one.
Yeah.
Then we go to your handles. And I realized that it's been a while tangufanya last interview.
Well.
So guys, we are going to be entertained with at least a one vibe, kasong moja ya guitar now, and then I think we'll just be winding up the show. Thank you so much for watching. Always keep it Rickman KE, and make sure you always subscribe to our channel, like and share. This is Rickman KE na bado tuko hapa na Makadem.
Trying to think of what song to play. Yeah, I have a lot of
there are many.
So many.
Just give us one nice one.
She wants a particular man, she don't want a regular man. A regular man has no curriculum. She wants a particular man has curriculum. She don't want a regular man. A regular man has no particular. When she was born, she was black, but Maria now she's white. But Maria now, her mother and her father called her luck. And at the school she was bright, but she not only got high mark. This girl, she knew her rights. She began going out in the dark. She said she had to go to hide. Her friends would look for her at the back. Maria was always out of sight. She would be seen in a truck with a particular man in the night. She wanted a particular man. A particular man was curricular. She don't want a regular man. A regular man has no particular. Particular man has particular.
Woo! That was another amazing tune there.
A particular man.
A particular man. Wow.
I wrote that recently.
You wrote it here in Kenya?
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing. Who may produce?
I have different. I've recorded it, but it's not yet out. I've
Oh,
recorded
oh.
it in Germany.
Wow.
The DJ Dark.
Wow.
So it's safe.
Have you
But him,
performed
he
it
did
anywhere?
it. He did it reggae. But me, I want to record it as a rumba,
Wow.
rumba-ish.
Have you performed it anywhere?
Yeah, a lot in
Kenya?
Zanzibar. No,
Oh,
in Kenya, I
okay.
haven't performed.
So this is the first show we are performing that. Wow, that was awesome and pleasure, Maze.
Because of late,
Uh-huh.
you know, there's a time the last 3 years I abandoned the guitar totally. This is the first year that I've actually come out with the guitar.
With the guitar again.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've just been working on my Nyatitish because I started late, so I needed to
Catch up.
work a lot, to have a lot of music,
Yeah.
to also to be good. You know, music, especially when you're playing an instrument, is like playing football.
Yeah.
You have to practice almost every day.
Yeah.
Almost every day, at least 2 hours. That's when you keep up with. But if you think you'll be doing it once a month or when you only have a show, man, you're not going to be good at it.
That was amazing time with Makadem. Bro, I realized that you don't do interviews on air too. It's been a while.
I do interviews.
Oh.
Yeah, but you see, me, I'm not a target of the media. So once in a while is when I do those kind of things. Because the media, recently when I was in Burundi, I did an interview in Buja Radio, Buja FM, which is Bujumbura's biggest FM.
Guys, it's very funny. You know, when I ask things here, what I'm being told it's outside Kenya. So
Yeah,
meaning out there, people really appreciate you.
Yeah, because
more
when
than
yeah.
I think they do in Kenya.
But I think that's it's because it's more or less what they say, a prophet's never appreciated at home. Although Diamond has beaten that in Tanzania, he's appreciated there.
Yeah.
So sometimes that's one. And when I was in Burundi, I realized that they really love Kidum, who is from there but lives in Kenya. But they really love him.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that. But I think when I travel, then there's always a need for such things.
Yeah.
Because when you're traveling, you need to go to the media, you need to do this and that. And also people target you because the people who have booked you, they end up doing such things for you,
Yeah.
putting you on media. So it's not that because I'm being appreciated there more than here. I think I have a lot of people actually who love me here than outside.
Wow.
It's just that the way things work here is different. Yeah. Because for these youths too, they didn't even have my number.
Yeah.
They inboxed me on Messenger.
Wow.
These ones of Tales of the Night.
Many artists don't reply text and
They
message.
inboxed me and said, we would like you to do this. In fact, we never even exchanged number. We did the whole thing on Messenger.
Wow. Wow.
Until I came here. Up to now, I still talk with him on Messenger.
You don't even
We
have
don't even
their
have each
number.
other's numbers.
Wow.
So, and that brings to another reason, another point where I always tell people, there's nothing wrong with Facebook for business. Facebook is like a piece of land.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do with it.
Yeah.
You want to turn it
Just
into a
plant
swimming
it.
pool, go ahead. You want to turn it into a toilet, go ahead.
Go ahead.
You want to abandon it and the thieves will come and
Everything
hide
that will
there,
come
that's
out
up
of
to
it.
you. You want to dump things there to the smelliest part of the earth,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
So Facebook is just like a piece of land.
Yeah.
You can develop it the way you want. Plant flowers there and lovers will come there to take pictures and kiss and romanticize. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Turn it into a dump yard. Nobody wants to come there.
It's your choice.
It's your choice.
Wow, wow. So, can you, if somebody wants to reach out to you, how do they reach out to you? Through your handles? Maybe you just mention them.
I'm on Facebook 24/7. Makadem. Makadem is Makadem.
Mark the word M-A-K.
K
not C.
is not
Yeah.
a C.
Yeah.
Kadem.
On YouTube?
I don't have YouTube.
Oh.
On Instagram, it's the same, but Instagram is MAK_ADEM. So I've split the name Makadem into two. So it's MAK_.
Adem.
Adem, yes.
Yeah.
Same with TikTok. MAK_Adem.
Oh, you're on TikTok?
Yes,
Wow.
I'm an artist. I have to be everywhere.
Exactly.
Artists don't grow old. You need to learn this.
Exactly.
We are young forever, like
In
Kofi
fact,
Olomide. And then on Twitter, it's just Makadem.
Makadem.
One.
Yeah. Okay, and TikTok is doing good. But then
I'm yet to learn how to deal with TikTok, because TikTok is very complicated.
Yeah.
And not that it doesn't work, it's because you need to be very creative. And creative in such a way that you make either people laugh or wow. It needs that wow effect all the time. Each time I always just, where do I start with this? That kind of
But you can always just play the guitar next day in Nyatiti and the song just goes.
It's also hard being managing your handles, managing yourself,
It's very difficult.
being the musician, being a normally Kenyan Wanjiku.
How do you handle it when you go where people knows you and at times you just feel like you're tired, you don't want to talk, and people be like, hey, Makadem.
Naturally, me, I'm very timid, by the way. I'm very, very reserved. But being a musician, being the manager of me, has helped me a lot to be able to put up a face in the middle of people.
Wow.
Because the problem with people most of the time is they want to turn a musician into the topic.
Topic of discussion daily,
Yes,
weekly.
immediately you join them, you're the topic. So it's most of the time it's quite annoying. Because you want to do other things, then you want to turn you into a topic.
Kukuwa celeb.
Some of them is not a praise, even actually belittling you sometimes. People are very weird, limited. But why didn't you do this? You know, why didn't
The critic.
then come and manage me? Why do you keep asking me why? Come and manage me. You see if it's a joke.
It's not easy. It's not easy. So guys, that was our time with Makadem, and maybe sasa wewe umalize ukiwaambia subscribe to Rickman KE.
To
Rickman KE.
Yeah, I was here with Rickman KE. Please subscribe on his YouTube, Rickman KE.
One word.
Yeah.
So in YouTube channel ya Lakeside region, and we bring you amazing conversation and people with different personalities. We will never bring you or disappoint you. Karibuni tena na tena hapa Sovereign Hotel. This is the best place to be in when you're in Kisumu. Swimming pool iko, spa iko, restaurant dope. They have an amazing bar inaitwa Legends Bar. You can always go there with your baby. When you're just tired and you need a place to rest, just come there and take a drink and just have at least a peaceful mind. That was our time with Makadem. Thank you so much for showing up.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Sovereign, for hosting us. It's always amazing and a pleasure being here.